Everyone tells you to just do some online fundraising. It's really easy. But when you actually Google online fundraising, you'll be inundated in all the different platforms that are out there. So in this video, I'm going to simplify 3 main types of channels and how you can get involved in online fundraising without it blowing your mind. Hello, I'm Philippa Bonham. I'm a business development consultant and enterprise coach. I've been in business for over 30 years, and the last 15 years I've been helping new and existing founders of community interest companies, charities, and small businesses to set up and grow their organisations. I'm all about helping you to start up, grow, find funding, and run a successful venture. From tiny grassroots projects right up to multi-million pound organisations, I'm here to help. On this channel, I help founders like you build something impactful and sustainable without burning out or drowning in jargon. So if you're in the first few years of a community interest company, a charity, or a small business, then hit subscribe because this channel is for you. Here's exactly what I see frequently. Organisations either pick one fundraising platform at random because that's what peers do, that's what someone else used to do, or they sign up to half a dozen and then get totally overwhelmed and do nothing. The truth is, you don't need to have knowledge about every single fundraising platform. You just need to choose the right one. I'm going to walk you through 3 types of channels and give you some examples to help you to decide which one to start with, what each channel is and what it's good for, and a simple first step that you can take after this video. By the end, you'll have a clear idea where to focus instead of randomly signing up for everything. If that sounds useful, then hit like so that YouTube knows to show it to other founders just like you in case someone's quietly panicking about fundraising. To keep things simple, I'm going to talk about 3 different types of channels. There are dozens of fundraising platforms. I'm going to go through the 3, which are crowdfunding platforms, local grassroots fundraising platforms, and the kind of all-in-one charity branded fundraising platforms. I'll give examples in each of different platforms. So the first type of channel is crowdfunding platforms, and these are best when you've got a clear project or a campaign with a specific goal and with a deadline. So if you're building something, maybe a new clubhouse, if you're a sports group, or you're refurbishing a scout hut, for example, or buying equipment for a specific task, maybe launching a new program. So the idea is simple, that lots of people contribute, usually a small amount, and that amount compounds. So lots of people contributing a small amount to make the amount that you need for your project. And you can build momentum around that project. You may use social media. You may be emailing out if you have members. And you've probably heard of some of these. So Just Giving is well known for sponsored events and personal fundraising pages, as well as for charities too. Space Hive is another one I've used before. It's really good for community projects, especially things like parks, community spaces, maybe a mural or a local improvement of some kind. Another one is Crowdfunder, and that's a big one in the UK. And they offer match funding within their platform. In some cases, if you raise a certain amount from your community, partners like councils or national programs can match that, at least add to it. Why might you choose a crowdfunding platform If you've got a specific project, so for example, you might need £5,000 to create a community garden or £8,000 to retrofit a youth centre. You can rally people around, local people, for a short period of time, maybe 4, 6 or 8 weeks. You can set up a public page. You can share it on social media. You can email out, create a newsletter, put it in the local press and send it out through your network. So to allow the people who understand what you do, your members, your supporters, to contribute to the crowdfund. Some points to be aware of with crowdfunding. It's not something you can just set up and go. It's not a static system. So you maybe set up your fundraising page and you put all the information about your project, your mission, your vision, make it a really nice story about why you're doing the project. You'll need a plan. You'll need to know who you're asking, how you'll share it, maybe launch an event or a campaign. And it's worth checking. So some platforms are a kind of all or nothing system. So if you don't hit your target, you don't get the funds. And others let you keep what you raise. So you must always check the rules. Keep your ask reasonable. It may be that you can have another campaign later on in the year, but keep your ask reasonable, because if you don't hit that level, if you don't hit your target, or your members see that you're nowhere near your target, it can be demotivating. And particularly, like I said earlier, you need to check what the rules are. If it's an all or nothing type of crowdfunding platform, then you're going to lose out. So just be aware of the rules. If you're brand new and you have a clear project that you want to fund this year, a crowdfunding campaign can be the best way to raise money in a short space of time. It's good to build visibility and bring your people along with you on your fundraising journey. The second type of channel I want to talk about is a local or a grassroots type of fundraising platform. Generally, these are built specifically for smaller projects, local charities, and community groups. They're the sort of organisations that get lost in some of the bigger platforms, particularly if they have that corporate feel. So some examples are local giving. These are designed for local charities. They sometimes run match funding campaigns alongside the programme. So another one is Givey. Givey is another platform which is good for the smaller charities, with a strong emphasis keeping more money in the cause. So the costs of using the platform are a lot lower than some of the ones aimed at bigger organisations. You might choose a local or grassroots platform because you are a small, locally based, maybe a community interest company, maybe a charity based in a deprived area like Doncaster, and you are running a homework club, for example, or a community arts group, and you want somewhere that understands small charities and not just big national brands. The third type of channel is the branded all-in-one platforms that tend to be for bigger charities. And these are tools that sit more in the charity tech kind of place. And they help you bring your donation pages, your fundraising events, and sometimes ticketing or memberships together under your own brand. So it combines every type of fundraising opportunity you have. So examples include Charity Aid Foundation. Charity Aid Foundation is good for setting up regular donors. You can set up your donation forms of regular giving on there. This is a platform that's used by UK charities. It's strong on branding. and the supporter experience, and it integrates with other systems as well. Again, people's fundraising is for the bigger charities. It's got an all-in-one set of tools. It does donations, events, raffles, memberships, auctions. It's got lots of different functions on there. So these kinds of platforms are particularly useful when you're a bit more established and you've got regular supporters. Maybe you're doing events and want everything in one place. You want your donation pages to look like your organisation within the same brand. And you care a lot about the data and reporting. Who gave what, when, how you can build relationships with them. They do tend to be much more joined up, rather than having one site for donations, another for events, another for crowdfunding. It's better for building and supporting relationships. Regular giving, email, follow-ups, good for that relationship. Things to watch out for are then maybe monthly fees. There will be transaction fees, and you need to know, because there are different tiers, you need to know what those fees are. So they usually require a bit more setup, but you can add your brand colours, your fonts, you can integrate. So they're ideal when you know how to use them properly. If you've been going for a couple of years and you're running events, if you want a more professional feel to your fundraising and have an all-in-one online platform, then the branded all-in-one platforms are a good next step. So how are you going to decide which one you're going to use? Particularly if you're just starting out. Ask yourself 3 simple questions. Number 1, do we have one clear project that we are trying to fund? If yes, then look at crowdfunding, Just Giving, Space Hive, Crowdfunder, and plan a focus campaign. Number 2, are we a small local organisation trying to build online support? If yes, then explore a local or grassroots platform. So local giving or Give-A. And that can be your fundraising go-to. And then 3, are we more established? Have you got regular events and regular donors? And ready to invest in a joined-up system? If yes, then start searching branded and all-in-one platforms like Charities Aid, Foundation, Donate, Enthuse, People's Fundraising. And the key message is you don't need to be everywhere. Start with one channel that suits your needs and do it well. Let's recap. So remember, the 3 online fundraising channels I'd recommend for new and growing community interest companies and charities are crowdfunding platforms, which are great for clear, time-bound projects and a community together around that one goal. Number 2, local grassroots platforms designed for the small place-based organisations who want steady online presence and a bit of extra support. And then number 3 is the branded, the all-in-one professional look platform. Ideal once you're more established and you want everything from donations to events to donors under your own brand. You can absolutely use more than one over time. It's entirely up to you. However, I would say learn how to do one, get expert at that one, and then build on it. Choose one channel that best fits where you are now, set it up properly, and actually tell people about it. Share it on your social media, share it in your newsletters, share it by email. Don't just set it up and waste all that time and effort by not and achieve impact. Good luck and thank you for watching.